team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The LSU Tigers offense will have first crack at this one. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on third down that this running back's going to get it again. He got it on first, had a nice carry, got it on second. Now he set him up in third and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Drag down, Liddell move the sticks for a first down. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Inside the 25. Out of bounds, right on the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on the score. And the Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to pass, it's Nussmeier. Back open in the middle. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense.
Offenses like to script their opening 10 plays going into games. They practice it over and over and over again throughout the week. And you just saw flawless execution on the opening drive by the offense. A nice job mixing in pass and run, getting different guys involved here early. They cap it off with a nice run late, but what a great job to take control of this game. And the offense, they've got it moving now.
The Groupers offense will go to work for the first time. We'll be watching this matchup on the outside closely today, David, to see if this guy can get anything done one-on-one against one of the best corners in the game.
Well, and this corner really can shut down half the field, and that's a big problem. This offense, they really need to win this matchup. They need their wide receiver to beat that defensive back, and I don't know if that's possible. He's just so good, been so consistent. Palmer, you tell me how you're going to win this matchup.
Well, you're not going to win it every play, that's for sure. And you can't avoid that side of the field the entire game. I think it's just going to come down to this offense in the critical down and distances. When there's a third down and the coverage dictates that you've got to throw it against him, that's the play you need your receiver to win. And whether or not they have a guy that can win that matchup offensively, we're going to find out here pretty soon.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Groupers will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He gets a block. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Catch in the middle. It's Anderson.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the... Unleashes one deep. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers!
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The offense starts this drive in the shadow of its own end zone. Rides the back and leaves it. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. They'll keep it on the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the groupers decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 45. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't work on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 8. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! Fit it in the window for the score. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in the hands because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The give to the back. Boom. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. The groupers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll go to the ground. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And the groupers will punt it away on fourth down. He'll try to really get into this one. Touchdown LSU! Special teams proving to be special. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You could play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on them. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Off the play fake on first down. With the catch, it's Sheffield. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Groupers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Now on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Goes to the option. Fights off a defender. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense. And the Groupers are on the move. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Looking for a crease. It's Craig. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. The Groupers want to crank the tempo. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Groupers line up to punt it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Fires left. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. So now it's 2nd and long. Might be changing the route. To the air, it's Nussmeier. This time he's got it. No chance to run, but still a good gain. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. The screen, he can go. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
And the defense brought the blitz on 3rd down, trying to see if they could rattle the quarterback. But how about the poise? He knew where his answer was. He didn't panic or freak out.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Oh, he wants it all. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Ready to fire from the pistol. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He's going for the big play. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. That should be the final play of the first half. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellows, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Jeffrey. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. And now this offense will take the field again. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Peterson. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. To the air on first down. Finds his man. It's Kelly. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Wide receiver comes in motion. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The groupers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Parrish. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The option look. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Rush is on him. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the ball takes those crazy bounces out of bounds, and a huge loss for this offense. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying play action. Pressure coming.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's third down. You're trailing by so many points right now. And the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way. And that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
He's going to get loose. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They'll leave it with him. Headed to the end zone, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, LSU! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They're trying to find some room off right tackle. Sweet cut there. Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll ride his man on the option. Got enough for the first down. Tackle is made at the 23. Let's call it a 5-yard pickup. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Got a man. It's Parrish. Turning it on. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the groupers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll sneak it.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They feed him again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The groupers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. They'll run the screen. Breaks the tackle. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Leaves it with the back. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the groupers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Power football with the run. Oh, the Houdini-like moves get it to the 22. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. To the ground with the back. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. The groupers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
Nice play call, QB sneak, yet another first down. And this offense, they've been on the field for some time now. They're helping their defense out, giving them some wins so that when they get back on the field, they'll be ready to play with their hair on fire.
Caught in the backfield, it's Kelly. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. What's old is new in offensive football. The return, at least on that play, of the pass-catching fullback.
Yeah, you used to see this all the time back in the day. Fullbacks used to play all the time. Now you don't see him near as much, but versatile piece at fullback. Listen, he can catch the football. He can make plays. Use the big fella.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line getting set on 2nd down. On the option. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. Now facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback keeps it. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. Splits the uprights, it's good. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the Tigers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Buying some time. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And everybody knows when you're running that play action, that fake has to be great. Everybody has to bite it for it really to work.
Going downfield for the big play. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. They'll go to the counter. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
And how good does that feel, right? You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. The defense knows you're going to try to run the ball to ice the game, and you rip off an 8-yard run. They know it's coming, and they still can't stop.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. On the run, it's Durham. Breaks into the open. Headed to the end zone. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To throw, it's Wicks. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. And the groupers will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Takes it on the return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. He leaves it with the back. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive